Cancers, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. This is going to be your September 1st to the 15th reading. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means that all the messages are going to resonate. And if you want something tailored specifically just for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com. So, like I said, this could be vice versa. I could be picking up on anybody that's around you, and also in tarot, we don't really pay attention to gender. See what you guys have coming up for the 1st through the 15th. Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Man, that's a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire. Death, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So most of you are going to be connected to somebody who is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, 9 of Wands. If not, there's just a lot of movement and passion and fire that's going to be in your field within the 1st to the 15th. With the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're going to find something new to be passionate about. You're going to find that spark of life again, especially if you've been feeling down, mundane, bored, feeling like there's nothing new that's coming in for you. The Ace of Wands is some type of surprise that the universe has for you, and whatever this is, it's going to bring major changes into your life, if not outright like the ending of a connection. So with the death being here, there could have been a major ending or some type of transformation that you're going through. There could also be a Scorpio that you're connected to, but death is all about major transformation. So some of you could be going through a major transformation within yourself, while others of you, there's going to be something that comes in that causes some type of major ending. And with the 5 of Wands, there's going to be a lot of conflict, strife, ego trips, maybe even just dealing with internal conflict with yourself where you're having to battle your heart and your mind. But just keep in mind that if you choose to follow your heart, most of the time it does not guide you in the wrong direction. But also have, you know, practicality when you're thinking about things like that when it comes to making decisions. Don't just follow your emotions 100%. Make sure you're putting logic and just critical thinking into it. So with the 5 of Wands, someone's going to come in possibly wanting to start fights, to argue with you, and you're just going to have to rise above whatever this issue is. There may be kids involved, 1 to 2 children for most of you, but with the 6 of Cups, it's mostly going to be focused towards the past. So either someone from the past is coming back to stir trouble or start conflicts, and whoever this is, it's that fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag with the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that's very inconsistent in your life. It's like 1 second they're in, the next they're out. And if you're not in a relationship with this person, I just feel like they either cannot let you go, or they just feel like they have this freedom to come in as they please, and you have to kind of create strong boundaries and a strong foundation. That way, you know, you don't allow this type of behavior. This person is coming in to stir in trouble through communication, whether it's through a message. They could be traveling directly to you, possibly by car, but 8 of Wands is the message of communication. Usually a fast-paced communication, so this could be through phone call or message. But this person, I feel, does not want to let you go, even though, you know, they may have decided to be single and go their own way. If you're not single and you're connected to this person, I would be aware, because they could be the type of individual that just acts single when they're not with you, the type of person that keeps their options open, and this would be the type of individual that would only give you crumbs just to keep you holding on. Meanwhile, you may be giving your all to this person, so be aware of this. For my Cancers, I don't want you guys to be taken advantage of. And whoever this Knight of Wands is, they just like passion. They like drive. They like inspiration. They like things that are fiery. So when it comes down to settling down, this would be the type of individual that would find that boring or mundane and just kind of like start to move away from you. So if you're with somebody and anytime it comes down to talk about like commitment and actually settling down, and they seem to back up from you, that's something that you need to pay attention to. That's a red flag. But if you're okay with casual relationships that have no real sense of direction, that's okay too. It just really depends on both people and being on the same page. That's one thing that we want to try to avoid, is deception and lies and trickery. Make sure that the person that you're connected to understands what you expect of them, and vice versa. If you are single, this is a time for you to focus on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. Focus on your finances. And within 9 months from now, there's going to be a major shift in your life. Some of you are going to change locations, while others of you, you're just going to find a new level of independence that you most likely haven't had up until this point. Because of the Nine of Cups, you focusing on yourself is going to help you find what makes you happy. It's going to help you find happiness within just yourself and you not relying on anybody else. It almost seems as if whoever this Knight of Wands is, they're coming back to you because wherever they went, there was no resources there. Like, they possibly left thinking the grass was greener on the other side, and they're quickly rushing back in, realizing that the best thing that they had, you know, they left it for crumbs, or they left it for someone who was not even serious about them to begin with. So this could be the type of individual that does not want you to move on, but at the same time, like, they're not willing to step up to the plate to give you what it is that you deserve. That's where those boundaries come in, because you should not be letting anybody treat you like you're a revolving door. And this type of behavior is just unacceptable. Knight of Wands sometimes can be between the ages of 20 and 35. But if someone's over 30 and they're still exhibiting this type of behavior, it means that they're stuck or they're stagnant in some type of like growth aspect in their life. And that's something that they need to address. And because you are so independent and doing well on yourself, letting someone in with these type of characteristics is ultimately going to drag you down, because you're dealing with somebody that's not on your level, or someone that has an immature way of thinking. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. What do my Cancers need to know for the 1st through the 16th? Or the 15th, actually. What do my Cancers need to know for the 1st through the 15th? Why is Ace of Wands here? Because of the star. So you just need to have patience with yourself. Even if you feel like things are not working out the way that you plan, everything has its purpose. So you just need to be patient and heal and know that divine timing is at work in your life. So if you're looking for a new relationship and you really want someone that you can trust, someone that's going to be there to provide for you, and not just provide, you know, from a financial standpoint, but someone who's going to be there to listen, to care for you, to give you that emotional love that you didn't get from this Knight of Wands. It's only a matter of time before it happens. The universe already can see what you're wishing upon, and it's just a matter of you not letting this person back in. Because if you let this person in, not only is it going to create delays, but it could ultimately end up stunting your growth, like I said. And with the 5 of Wands being here, we have 5 of Wands again. So conflict is going to be the main idea of the 1st to the 15th. People coming in, trying to stir up trouble, trying to like ruffle your feathers, trying to just start conflict and arguing, and you have to rise above that, because whoever this person is, they know what makes you tick. They know how to get to you emotionally. So don't fall for whatever trap that may be. And it's this Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, how many double cards are we going to have? Knight of Wands on top of Knight of Wands. So if you have a Leo, Aries, Sag in your life, this person is not going to let you go. They are very inconsistent. This person, even if they do come in, just know that they're leaving as quick as they come in. They're just coming in to kind of like feel the temperature of you. You know, are you willing to accept them? And they're going to come in with all these sweet nothings to whisper in your ear. And if you fall for it, it's going to put you in a position of where you have to heal and recover from it. When it comes to this Knight of Wands, they're going to come in offering you something. It could be a gift. It could be a message of love. They could be coming in claiming that, you know, that they've changed, that they've learned. This person left you for possibly an earth sign. They left you for someone that didn't have anything to offer them, and possibly someone that was only after their finances or their money, if they even had any. Because the way I'm seeing it, this person's so inconsistent, it's like they can't even keep a job, or they can't stay in one place at one time. Because, I don't know, maybe it's something that they went through in childhood, but this person feels like they made the wrong choice by leaving you behind. They've been going through a lot of mental turmoil, a lot of stress based off of the decisions that they made, and not only are they suffering from an emotional standpoint, but their pockets are also hurting, which could be something that's causing them to come back in. Even if you feel like you don't have finances, or if you feel like you're not wealthy in the sense of money, it's like you being with this person, you're just so abundant that it helped them manifest money and, you know, financial gain in their life. But because they don't have that anchor, because they don't have, you're like a pillar of light. And whenever this person feels like they're depleted, they come to you and they refill their battery and then they leave. So you have to learn to place your boundaries with this person, because they don't give you anything in return. They just come in, they deplete you. They go, they come in, they go and they come in. And it's just like this revolving door of toxicity that just does not stop. With the Death card being here, you have a chance to actually find not only the love of your life, but somebody who can be there for you long term. This is the type of relationship that can actually be built, the type of relationship that can have, you know, stability, that can have money, legacy. And some of you, your wish is to be married or to have someone that is there for you. And I feel like the potential for that person to come in is here. Their back is turned, meaning that they have not come into your life just yet. It could be up to 6 months before this person shows up. But you're kind of like at this final test by the universe. Like, how much more are you willing to take from this Knight of Wands? Because they're not going to change. If they've been this way all along, they're not going to change. And you have to decide to put yourself first, especially if there's kids involved. It's unhealthy for children to have this consistent, you know, in and out with their parents. Like, someone here is stable while the other person just does whatever they want, and they leave one parent with all of the responsibilities, with all of, you know, the responsibilities of money, food, taking care of the children. That's not fair, and you need to put yourself first. Even if you have to cuss this person out for them to leave, you need to place some type of boundaries, because you're being taken advantage of, and it's not fair. And it's mostly at the point of where you're now allowing it. Like, before, it used to be this person was just doing what they were doing and you were unaware of what was going on. But now you actually have the awareness, so you have to make the conscious decision to not allow yourself to be treated like this way, because you are somebody that's very abundant. You have a lot to bring to the table. Whether this person made you feel like, you know, you could just be replaced, they quickly found out that that's not the case. You know, I'm not going to find my Cancer, or vice versa, if, you know, this resonates the other way. It's like this person realized, like, I'm not going to find somebody who provided as much love, care, financial abundance the way that my Cancer did. And you have a choice to make. You can either let this person come in. We can do this whole hamster wheel all over again for who knows how many years, or you can make the decision and decide to finally let things go. Even if this person is your family, even if you have family members that are tied to this dynamic, like, you have to let it go, because it's not healthy. You're going to end up getting sick because of depleting yourself from everything that you deserve. And this person is keeping secrets. The secret is that they're just coming in to get healing from you. They just want you to take care of them, to love them, to shower them with all of the emotion and love that my Cancers have. And then they're going to dip just as quick as they came in. And I feel this person may even have their eyes on someone else other than you. And there's even a chance that if you sleep with this person again with no protection, there's going to be another child, or a child that's conceived out of it. So you need to be careful, because if this isn't someone that you have a child with, you're risking having to deal with them for the rest of your life, or at least until the child turns 18, which is already a burden as is. So you don't want to do that to yourself. With the Nine of Wands, you've already been through a lot up until this point. Like, you have been through it all with this person. They have hurt you in every way that they possibly can. They've taken advantage of you. They made you feel like dirt. You have had possibly no help trying to recover from this, because either you've lost friends, you've lost family members dealing with this person, and they're just going to consistently start to take from you the same way that they have. It's just now things are a bit more difficult since you're aware. It's like they have to start using other methods to manipulate you. And you see this woman is the Knight of Wands. It's like almost like you're being lured into this dark cave, and the only thing that awaits you in that cave is just pain, sorrow, misery, depression. So please, please, please close out that cycle. That's what they want you to do. They want you to close out this cycle. Someone could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Those are the fixed signs. Doesn't have to be that though. But the second that you let this go once and for all, it's like that new chapter of your life is going to begin. You may have been dealing with this situation for a long time, for up to a decade for some of you, and it's time for you to choose a new path. You're going to be feeling stuck with the Two of Swords, where you don't know what decision to make, because I can understand, you know, if you still love and care for this person deeply, but you have to understand that even from the beginning, it's like they came into this relationship with the concept of, what can I gain from this Cancer? Like, what can I get out of this individual? That's what strives them to come towards you, because you're very abundant. Your abundance just tends to like lower or decrease the more that you deal with this person, because they take from you and they don't give you anything back. And that's something that you need to work on. Solidify those boundaries. Best advice for my Cancers: magic of nature. So go into nature, that's going to give you that boost of energy that you need. And you also need quiet time and family harmony. So some of you, you just want to make it work with this person, either because you have children or because you have a strong sense of family with them. But you have to understand that some things are just not worth it. It's better for a child to be in an environment where their mom or their dad is happy, rather than in an environment where both parents are in a connection together and it's toxic. Because not only is it toxic for you, but it's toxic to your children. And for those of you who have kids, it's like you are creating the blueprint of what your child is going to want in a partner. So you have to set boundaries, and you have to be a good example to your kids. They're watching you. They're watching everything that you do, everything that you allow. It's the same things that they're going to do. With quiet time, you being alone and in a period of seclusion, it's going to help you think clearly. Some of you just need to kind of remove yourself from other people, especially if there's family members or friends that are encouraging you to let this person in. Those people are not your friends, especially if they've seen what you've been through, if they've seen all the depression that you had to get yourself out of, and they're encouraging you to get back with this person. You need to let those people go. Those people are not your friends. And with the magic of nature, there could be some emphasis with fairies, gypsies, something like that. But just go outside, barefoot in the grass, feel the dirt, and it's going to help you ground yourself, especially if you've been feeling depleted. The best way to recharge your batteries is with nature. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.